Good morning, Facebook Live. This is Robin Kirby Gatto. Welcome to today. It is the 13th. It is going to be an awesome day. And I am so glad that you choose to join Walking with Wisdom. I know that you can be attentive and informed in any manner or avenue you want. And I'm so privileged and honored that you chose to do Walking with Wisdom. Amen. My hope is to encourage, to enlighten with truth, to bring forth wisdom that is peaceable from above, so that you can be encouraged in your journey in this earth. Amen. In this life. Oh my goodness. And hopefully, we're not certain, but hopefully my father will be released from the hospital today. Continue to pray for him and my mother, please. And I'm grateful for your prayers. So let's look at today's Walking with Wisdom. And I know I'm redundant in saying the same message a gazillion different ways, but it's because people need to get this. This type of message is life-changing. And you need to get this in your members, in your body, okay? And so today we're going to look at you are your message. You are your message. Let me just get over here by this tree. You are your message. Whatever information you're taking in is the information you're going to give out, okay? And let's just use honeybees. And I get into details in 3 chapters of my new book, Mindfulness, The Mind of Christ, in the chapter Just Be, Have, and Be Live. Those last 3 chapters I get into the honeybee and the beautiful workings of a honeybee and the anatomy, the physiology, the signaling of a honeybee, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And so when we look at you are your information, and again, you have ability. You have sufficiency as a human being designed by God Himself, the way that He has made us and designed us. You have sufficiency to control your environment, okay? And so you can control your information. You can control who you're around. You can control what you listen to, what you watch. You have full ability to control that. You will be the one to stand before the Lord Jesus Christ and give an account for the information that you clung to and gave out. And if it's rotten, if it's of this present age, repent, and it'll be under the blood, okay? And that is that. And that means a change of the mind and a change of the heart, which is again the mind and the body connection. And so you are your information. You are your message. You'll see that in chapter 9 of my new book. You are your message. And whether you realize it or not, the information that you take in becomes your message subconsciously in your body, not in your mind. Everybody thinks that your message is in your mind. No. That's where the wrestling match is, massively, so that you get this mind in order under the submission of who rules your heart, Christ Jesus. And where is He? In your body. And as you have Him in your heart, you also have that mind, that intellect of Christ, who overcame what? The flesh, the body, right? John 16:33. And so you have full control of your information, and it cannot be emphasized enough. It cannot be stressed enough that whatever information you're taking in is going to be your subconscious message. Now get this. Your subconscious message is going to manifest in your visible body. And so 3 John 1:2, Beloved, I wish that you prosper above all things in life and in health as what your soul prospers. Now, I'm not talking about diseases that come at birth, okay? I'm talking about diseases that are the result of chronic issues in which the body, in time, in life, in which the body takes on the character of dis-ease. And so the manifestation of that disease, of course, because of toxins, chemical endocrine disruptors, plastics, processed foods, you know what? When you walk in truth and the message of the information of truth, your body can look at processed foods and say that is bad. Your body can look at things that have been around chemical endocrine disruptors, and your body can say that's bad. Your body won't let you take in a plastic bottled drink because your body just knows it's bad, okay? It is a disruptor in your temple, thereby allowing the door to be open to chronic dis-ease. But let's look at this even more. You have compromised on the value of who you are when you give in to things that are harmful to you, that are toxic to you. And I can guarantee you, if you're doing toxic substances through food, through plastics, through allowing yourself to be around endocrine disruptors when you have the knowledge of it, I can tell you, you're definitely in toxic relationships. I could almost bet you that you are, because you don't value yourself enough to keep your temple protected, to have a long life and live a good life, okay? And so you are your message, you are your information. So let's look at this. One of the things that I speak about with information theory as it relates to entropy, entropy is chaos, it's disorder, is there is the evidence of chaos and disorder in your information, what you've taken on. If you feel uncertain, and if you feel uncertain because of the negative information that's been added to your person, you're going to look at everything through the lens of randomness. What do I mean? Everything's a symbol to the negative. And you're going to just see negative things, and your information is going to be just negative, negative, negative. And everything's working against you, and you see nothing but negative, negative, negative. Okay? Negative Nelly. We don't want that. We want positive Penelope. Okay? And that's what we're looking at. Whatever information you take on is your message. The message of your self-image. The message of your body. And so that's why I can be around people that are eating. Now, I do have my cheat days. Okay, I just want to make that clear because I am on the ketogenic diet. But I do have carb up days. Rich and I do. And on those carb up days, you know, that's where I'm going to do my pasta, my brown rice that's been soaking for 12 hours. Or I'm going to do bread or something that I really like, or a particular vegetable that's high in carbs, potatoes, okay? And so I do have my cheat days, all right? But they're scheduled, they're planned, there's order, okay? And I know it's not gonna totally mess up and bring chronic dis-ease because it's just for a moment, all right? And it's planned and it's ordered, okay? So I already know what I'm going to eat on those cheat days. I already have a schedule, I already have a plan, and I don't deviate, all right? Well, this is the thing, all right? When you allow yourself to stay in an informational mindset that's negative and deleterious to your self-image, you're going to cheat. You're going to eat things you don't need to eat because that is indicative of the information you're eating in your self-image. And so you will tolerate and you will allow stuff to come into your body that's chaotic, that's not ordered, and you will give your body over to that because that's the information in your subconscious that's speaking to you that you have no value. You don't matter. It doesn't matter how you treat this temple because you have no value. But this is the thing. When you value yourself, as I mentioned, I'm not tempted when I'm around family eating a certain thing during the holidays, and I only allow myself, for example, let's just say Rich and I go to Virginia, which we do many times for Thanksgiving, and I allow myself one day to cheat. And generally, it's just really good. It's a really good cheat day. It's not like all these horrible sugars and all that. And this is Thanksgiving, all right? So I give myself one day to cheat, and I don't cheat the rest of the whole trip. I look at what's offered on the menu, and I select what fits within that lifestyle, right? Rich, on the other hand, you know, he is who he is, and he has no problem with it. He might cheat all of the whole time while we're there, just because, you know, Rich is gonna live, and he's gonna enjoy being around his family and celebrating. He's gonna eat all those days. So look at this. He's a man. So he can afford to more than a woman, especially a woman that's in her 50s, if you know what I mean, with all these hormonal changes. And so I know that my husband won't be affected as much as I would by cheating all those days. And so I'm still not tempted, and it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me because I love myself. And you know what else? When I don't cheat and everybody else is eating something that would be on a cheat menu for me, and they're not on my diet, they're not on my lifestyle, because there's different diets, okay? There's different lifestyles. Not everybody has to be on the keto diet, okay? There's different lifestyles, all right? But as far as my diet, you know what? I actually get excited that I didn't give in to the temptation. I didn't give in to into the temptation, okay? So think about that. Think about the information you're taking in. Look at the evidence of your diet and see if you're really taking care of your body. And then consider the information that you're taking in that might be negative and deleterious to your self-image and not benefit you but devalue you. And then reframe it and put it to something good. Take on truth. Take on the word. I love you. Goodbye.